So the final thing that we need to do to the website now is to define some of the colours of the text and some of the areas of the website, such as at the top here in the header section. These colours are defined in what we call a CSS file, which is a cascading style sheet, i.e. the styles that are set on that CSS sheet are cascaded throughout the website. Different areas in each web page are defined by tags which reference a CSS file which then dictate the colours within the web page. The CSS file which dictates the colours in my site is located in the images folder. So if we just open the images folder, we'll see a CSS file called myweb.css. If we just double click that to open it, we can now see all the CSS attributes that define the colours within our website. So how are the styles on this page set according to the CSS? If we just click up here for an example, this area up here is defined in the CSS file as the area hash logo. Whatever's in this area, hash logo, has these properties down here. These are called attributes. So we'll just close the files down so that we can see the CSS. We'll see that the attributes for this area up here, the background colour of grey, 6 nines, and the text colour of black, 6 zeros. Also the text font is Arial and the font size is 20, and the letter spacing is 0.4 and the line height is 24 pixels. If we go to our CSS file, we should also see an area in there that is defined as hash logo. So we click on the CSS, if we scroll down here, we see this area here that's defined as hash logo. Notice that the colour and the background colour, the font size, the letter spacing are all the same as the CSS style that it picked up in the template page. Similarly, if we click in the area underneath, we have a different property which is hash tagline. So again, if we go back to my web CSS, the attributes for hash tagline are set out just underneath the logo, and we can see that the background colour again is the same, so is the font colour. The font is actually smaller, and we can see that on the template page. And again, this area here, the CSS pane, shows the CSS that's set within the CSS file. Each area on the website has its own tag, so if we click into the page title, we'll see that the tag is .pagename. Again, if we go back to our CSS file and we scroll down, we should see a .pagename, and here we are. And these are the attributes that set the styles in this area here. Again, if we click down into page body, the tag for this area is .bodyText. And again, if we go to our CSS sheet, we should have a .bodyText somewhere, and here it is. And this sets the styles for this area that is defined as body text, and indeed any other area within the website that is defined as body text. So let's have a go at changing some of the colours. Now, although we've got the CSS window open here, I've just clicked into this area up here, the logo area. We're going to change the colours using the CSS sheet. So if we click on the CSS sheet, let's look for the hash logo reference, which is here. And as we've said before, we'll see that the colours are the same as are already set on the template page. So what I'm going to do here is change the background colour. So I'll just click on there and I'll choose that dark blue to go with the site and to go with the header image. And then I'll choose the font colour, which is going to be different to this because obviously as black it wouldn't show up. I'll change that to white. We'll see that we've got the star next to CSS, so I need to save this. File, save. If I go back to my template now, this area defined as hash logo should have changed to these attributes that I've just defined. And here we go. The attributes have changed to the style set in my CSS sheet. So if we click on this area under here we've got hash tagline. Let's go back to our CSS sheet and click in the hash tagline area and change the properties again. So the background colour is going to be the same. This time I'm going to change the font colour to red, as it's slightly different and it will help the tagline to stand out. Again, save the CSS file, go back to our template, and there we go. The CSS has changed the colours and styles of these two areas here. As it's changed on the template page, it's also changed on each page of our website. So I've just got the index page open here just to check. If I go back to my template page, we now need to set these two areas here. So if we click down here, we find the tag is .pagename. So we go to our CSS file and we look for .pagename, which is here, and I'm simply just going to change the text colour. I'm going to change that to red to stand out as the title. Save it. Back to the page template. Title colour's changed, so I just need to change this one now, which is the body colour. Body text. Back to CSS. Body text here, so I change that. I'm going to make this into white so easily readable by the user. Save again. Back to the template, and we'll see that now we've nearly set up all the properties on the web page. Just check that it's worked in the index page as well, and as we can see, it's worked exactly as we intended.